Hello, greetings, beautiful people, and thank you for tuning in to this humble offering of movement medicine morsels. So, October is short and sweet month, so 10 minutes ish of some fun, flowing movement to get our bodies feeling good, to circulate the energy, get our breath going, lift our moods, and by all of these means, improve our immune system. So let's get going by standing up. Of course, you can translate these movements into seated. You might need to use a bit of creativity, but wherever you are, however you're experiencing this, make a commitment to yourself to enjoy, do the amount of movement that feels good to you. It might be smaller or bigger than my movement. You might want to take pauses. Really make it your own. All right. We're going to be focusing on some nice hip flows and some shoulder flows. So from a standing position, let's plant our feet. We want to really feel our feet, just lift and lower each foot. Look at your feet with love and appreciation. They appreciate being appreciated. And for the fun of it, let's walk around a little bit on our heels, remembering to rise up through the crown of the head and then switch to walking around your space on the balls of your feet. This works well if you're seated, just changing and tapping the feet while you stay bum in the chair. Now walking on the outsides of your feet or lifting and lowering the outsides of your feet if you're seated, and a little bit on the insides of your feet. Ah, and let's see how the feet feel now. Now we are going to be working with hips and shoulders, but that also means everything else needs to be nice and juicy. So let's bring the feet together, bend the knees, rub the hands, feel the warmth, and bring that warmth to your knees. And now take your time. This is a good moment to drop into your breathing. Ah, make sure this feels good. Your feet are still supple and rolling around the edges of themselves. And let's bring those circles in the opposite direction. Let the hips be relaxed as well. And now let's bring that up to standing. Open the feet up a little bit, vertical alignment. We're going to sweep the arms up, interlace the fingers, reverse the palms, press up, get that beautiful elongation. And just sway the hips a little bit on an exhale. Return to vertical on the inhale. We have our root below us through our feet. Now we want to have the rising. And then coming back to center, stay tall and melt the arms down. Let's just lift the shoulders up. Let out a good sigh as they melt down. Lift up. Melt down. One more. And melt down. Just a little hip circle with the hands supporting the sacrum. So this is the hips sliding forward, side, a little bit back, and out to the side. Think of making a circle that's just a little bit bigger than the size of your feet. And let's take a few circles in the opposite direction. Nice and easy. Even though it's a short session, we're still going to savor and absorb. Okay, now for a fun hip movement. Maybe a little bit different than you're used to, but don't worry, I'll break it down for you. So start with one standing foot. If you're new to this, you might want to do a mirror image to me. So we're going to lift the heel and lower the heel. Just lift the heel on an inhale, lower the heel on the exhale. You've got the weight more or less centered on your standing side. And one more time, lift and lower. Now we're going to add a little bit to this. Keep the knee straight as you lift the heel. That will hike the hip. Yes, we want that. You can have your hand on the hip to feel this. Lower the heel. Let's hike the hip again. Inhale, lifting the heel, knee is straight. So that pistons the hip up. Inhale up, exhale down. You may see my upper body just wants to get in on it and respond. Let yourself do that. You don't need to stay stiff. That already hurt my SI joint. So keep everything pliable. Let's do that much on the other side. So we're just lifting. This is with a bent knee, lifting the heel, lowering the heel, lifting the heel, hips stay more or less in place. One more time, lift the heel, lower the heel. Now with the knee straight, lift the heel and that pistons the hip up and lower to a flat foot. Inhale up, letting your body curve or respond in any way that feels good. Lift and lower. And one more time, lift and lower. Now, go back to the first leg, bend that knee. So that slides the hip down. Press the leg straight. Bend the knee. Inhale up straight. Exhale, bend the knee. Feel the hip slide down, up straight. One more time. Bend the knee, slide up. Other side gets to do it too. Take a nice inhalation. Bend the knee, slide the hip down. Straighten up. Bend the knee, and shift the weight. Inhale up, two more, bend the knee, nice stretch. We don't often get a chance to move into the muscles of the side body. All right, back to the first leg, alternating. Inhale, straight leg, lift the hip. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lift the hip. Exhale, bend the knee. Really savor this. Inhale, lift the hip, bend the knee. Now come back to neutral. We'll continue on the same side and add one extra piece of yumminess. The hand that belongs to the leg that's pumping is going to lift in front, and the other hand is going to make a bracelet. Lift that hand up by the bracelet so you get a big stretch, and we're going to continue stretching gently upwards as we do a few more rounds. Inhale, straight leg, lift the heel. Exhale, bend the knee. And here's when you get to pull up. Yummy stretch. Inhale, lift the heel and the hip. Exhale, lower the heel, sink. Two more. Let the breath carry you. One more time. And come back to neutral. Lower the hands. The other hand stretches out, make a bracelet on top there. Oh, let's shake that out for a moment because we're going to do just the lifting and lowering. You can have your hands on your hips. Inhale, raise the other hip. Exhale, foot down, and then sink the knee. Inhale, piston it up smoothly. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straight leg lifts. Exhale, sink. Now, same hand as the leg that's been going up and down, goes out in front. Now we make the bracelet. Inhale, reach up on top, and here we go. Inhale, up goes the heel. Exhale, sink down as you reach up, pulling up just gently, just the right amount. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach down. Two more. Let the breath carry you. Exhale down. Make sounds if you like. I'm a noisy mover. Maybe you'll find you are too. And lower down. Okay. So now we've got these nice hips that move from side to side. Let's take a little fun for the shoulders. So we're going to circle one shoulder up and back. So on the inhalation, the shoulder comes up the front and exhale down the back. Let's do that with the other shoulder. Inhale, come up the front and open. Exhale down the back. Inhale on the up. Exhale down on the back. Now alternate. Inhale, first shoulder up. Exhale, circle back. Inhale, second shoulder up. Exhale, circle back. You might want to sink the knees. Inhale, shoulder up, circle back, shoulder up, circle back. Now the same shoulder that just went, inhales up and over forwards, exhales down and back. Inhale up and over forward, exhale down and back. One more, up and over forward. Now the other shoulder takes over. Inhale up and over, exhale down. Inhale up and over, exhale down. Inhale up and over, exhale down. Inhale, roll both shoulders back, interlace the fingers, stretch the hips, stretch the chest. Breathe in, exhale, round the spine. Inhale, palms up, a little spinal wave. Exhale, bend the knees, stretch out the back body. Inhale, breathe it in. Now exhale, come forward. Inhale, backs of the hands come up and open into a spray. And next inhalation, bring the palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Step the feet in comfortably close. Smile, breathe. Slide your hands down and fold them. Rest the energy over your low belly to ground yourself into the hips and the earth while you still float upwards. Focus on letting the breath settle. Notice how your body feels. Any relaxation or flow that you've harvested during your own practice, let this fill you and accompany you throughout the rest of your day or evening. And this is the end of today's little playful, short and sweet movement medicine morsel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really, really appreciate you coming out to practice, whether it's real time or later. It's all a very moving space-time continuum these days. Many blessings. Let's spread joy first in ourselves, in our own bodies, and then it will naturally radiate out to others. Have a great day or evening wherever you are. Blessings.